These awards earned, not bought. 23 years, 500 plus deals. But my story started the week I got laid off right after closing on my first home. No savings, no pipeline. Last year kind of felt the same. Uncertainty, rate hikes, hesitation. That's why I wrote the book Commission Earned Not Promise. Because consistency isn't luck, it's structure. If you're an agent trying to stay consistent in this market, grab the link in my bio. My God, Sean, well, that was good, bro.
Oh, Father, I appreciate you.
Thank you, man.
Fellas, man, thank you for having me, bro.
Thank you, man. All day long, all day long. How you feeling today, bro?
I feel good, man. I
Yeah.
feel good. Market is crazy.
It definitely is.
Yeah, rates coming down. It should be. I think this will be an exciting year this year,
Nice,
without doubt.
nice. We definitely looking forward to it. Let's jump to some real estate talk real quick. You my guy, so we gonna get the folks what they need today. Um, Real estate. How old were you when you got your first piece of property?
My first piece of property was my house
Okay.
that I own now. So, boom, I was in my 30s.
Okay.
Man, you got me aging myself, bro. I'm aging myself. So I've been there 11 years now. So
Oh wow. Okay.
yeah, so 30, mid 30s.
30s. Okay. Okay. Confident or nervous when you was going through?
I'm nervous as hell.
Okay.
And
Just
I'm
like we.
and I was an agent at the same time when I bought my house, so I'm
Okay.
still nervous. Like
Okay.
it's crazy. So even when I'm going through that process with people, I totally get it. I saw a bunch of houses before I bought my house, and I felt now you just go. I went blank the
Yeah.
whole process. So yeah, it's nerve wracking for sure.
But that wasn't you buying your first house. Wasn't like the first deal that you did.
No, not at all.
Okay. So you had a little bit more experience than me. Like my very first deal in real estate was me buying a
I
house.
remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
You told me that on my
On your part.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember
And I get
telling
laid off exactly a week after I closed on the house.
That's crazy.
While he's 3 months old and my daughter's 4 years old. That's a whole nother conversation, folks.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Anybody when you was buying, anybody told you it was a bad idea?
Everybody.
Okay.
Everybody told us that, but I think that's just the environment that we come from. Is just fear.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, people feel what they don't understand.
Understand.
And don't let people put their fears on you, because that would have totally stopped me and my wife from doing it.
Right.
And when we bought the house, we didn't even tell people that we were going through the process.
Good.
We completely stopped. Like no one even knew we were on the contract. Nothing. The whole process. They knew when we closed. Literally.
Yeah, exactly. Because I always try to tell people, like, just what you said. Everybody's always going to try to project their fears onto you. And then you have people that, unfortunately, they want to block your blessings.
Yeah.
Which is why sometimes we can't tell people what we're doing until the ink is dry. Or, like you said, we closing, the U-Haul is outside.
U-Haul's outside.
I need y'all to help me
Yeah.
unpack so I can get into the new spot, right?
That's a fact.
It's
He
great.
said, never let them know your next move.
Thank you. Thank you. Question?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you could go back, would you buy earlier or maybe different location as well? Or
Both.
oh yeah,
Both. I would have bought way earlier in a different location. I tell the story all the time, bro. When I bought my house, and this is 11 years ago, fam,
Right.
for $250,000.
Wow.
You know what
I
I'm
bought mine 20 years ago.
Mhm.
23 now. 250. Also, same thing.
That's crazy.
And I only wanted to spend 200.
Me too. And even at the 250.
Oh, see, there you go.
Even
Okay.
at the 250, he was like 250. We could afford $250,000. You know what I'm saying? This. Imagine that number now. Everybody jump on that.
Yeah.
And when I bought my house, I'm in Suffolk County. We weren't even thinking of moving to Suffolk County. That's the only house we saw in Suffolk County.
Because you from Queens.
I'm from Queens.
Right.
So we were going to buy in Nassau.
Okay.
Because it's still closer to
We
were still
That's what I was thinking too.
all of that stuff. And on our way back to my wife's mother's house, she was in Suffolk, I saw a random house, open house. I was like, let's just go by. She was like, all right, whatever. We went, house needed complete work. And she's like, damn, I don't know about this one. In my head, I'm like, yo, 250. It's in a decent area for the most part.
And they had the setup that you needed.
And it had the setup that we needed. I was like, let's just do it. You know what I mean? And I finagled a lot of things with that deal too. I represented myself as the agent. We got grants for it.
Oh, you got grants.
We got grants for
I
it.
love it.
So Long Island Housing Partnership gave us like $30,000.
Oh, I love it.
Was renovation and closing costs.
Nice.
My wife was working at the hospital at that point. She got like $7,000.
I love it, bro. I love it.
All in, we walked in with like a $7,000 check to close.
That's it.
That's it. And I got a commission check back.
I love it. I love it.
Represent myself, so
I
I
love it.
basically got the house for free.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Did you you understood the paperwork, or you just kind of nodded and smiled?
Hell no, I just
Okay.
nodded, smiled.
Okay.
When
That's
you-
why I wanted to have this conversation with my man, because this is a different conversation.
I knew the disclosures.
All right.
The interesting disclosures.
And that's it.
That's it. Any like legal jargon, I went blank. Like, this is a big step. Signing this paperwork. They could have told me anything at that point.
But you know what it is too, because we do it so much for people.
Mhm.
Now, when you're actually involved and it's for you, it's a different dynamic.
Mhm.
So like,
It's emotions.
it's a lot of emotions. Like when we was buying the second house that we bought, my house wasn't on the market. I was thinking of dormering because we had a kid.
Mhm.
And there was a house that I showed a couple of my clients. It was a ranch because we lived in the Cape. This one had 3 bedrooms right next to each other. The house needed everything.
Mhm.
I show it. It was back in the southern state in Valley Stream. I look at it. I'm like, I think this could work for what we're trying to do.
Mhm.
So tell my wife about it. She goes, she looks at it. She said, okay, I think this could work. I tell the agent I think that I like the house, and she speaks to the owner. Okay, they're gonna accept your offer. I said, okay. So I asked her what's next. She said, why don't you get your emotions out of it and do your job now, bro? Because I was nervous. I had no idea what was going on.
Yo, fam, I had the inspection report. I don't even think I looked at the report, man. If I go back and look at that report now, I don't think he took photos. I don't think he told us any issues. Like, that's how it was just a complete
It was a blur.
blank blur. You know what I mean? Like, thank God the house is still standing.
Thank God. Thank God.
But it was you a great investment.
Yeah, but you was lucky though, because my first house, like I told you, I closed on the house 3 months after I got licensed. Truth be told, I didn't even do an inspection on that house. I had no idea what I was doing. The broker that I was working at a mom and pop. He wasn't really guiding me, but I was just like, this house kind of fits what we looking for.
Yeah.
We just gonna figure it out,
Yeah,
and
figure it out.
we had to figure it out on the fly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, thank God it worked out. Even with losing my job and everything, that's a whole nother conversation. We kept it for like 4.5 years, and then we moved on to something bigger and better.
I would say the most important thing was it wasn't even, and I say this like out loud for people that's watching it. It's not even about the number, right? I say that 250 sound like a lot to us back then, but we
Right.
were more concerned about the number.
The payment.
Yeah, I was like $1,800 a month. My rent for a 1-bedroom apartment is $1,800 a month. I know we can afford it,
Right.
and God forbid if one of us lose our job, I know the other one
We can
carry
still
it.
carry it.
Yeah, so that's all we really cared about.
Nice. That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's talk about, what do you call it? You building Waller team. Because I've known you for a while. Like I said, we gonna get into it. Why did you start a team instead of staying solo?
I always say it's like real estate is a lonely sport for the most part. You know
That's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying?
I tell people that all the time.
Yeah, and you want to get people around you that's kind of like-minded. And there's not a lot of guidance. Like you said, even with your first broker, right? He don't
Right.
even guide you through
Bro, I had no
the
coach.
process.
No.
So imagine agents that are out there getting licensed now or that are having the same thing. So I'm like, why not give back? Because I used to call guys like them, pick his brain, like,
All the time.
like, how would you do this? How would you do that? And we just don't, especially for us, bro, like Black, Brown, like we just don't have that. And that's why we fail out of this so fast, which we just don't have the guidance for.
That's true.
So that's why I basically started the team.
Nice. What's the hardest part of running the team?
Balancing
I know we've talked about this off camera, but
personalities. Like everyone has their own emotional stake and everything. What fits for this person, not what fit for that person. You have to just be a chameleon. Like that's really what it is. But once everything starts to gel, and you have to realize that you can't hold their hand too much,
Right.
Because they've never learned.
Right.
You gotta let them fly, and that was the biggest struggle for me the first year because I was trying to be that.
you're trying to fit it to everybody. Yeah.
You can't do that. No. So I let go and it grew.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what's up. You got a question?
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you ever hire somebody and knew like immediately from the jump, like this is?
Not yet.
Oh.
Hasn't got there yet. I was very, very selective of the people that I have brought on the team.
Nice.
But I had talked to people,
Oh,
and I was like, "Nah, this isn't art. This is not art." You know what I mean? So I'm selective with the.
But they got-
people, bro.
Yeah, they sorry to cut you off. They got to fit your brand, and they have to fit that message that you're putting out to the general public, which a lot of people don't understand. Like for us, we take that very seriously.
Just take that serious because what they say. It takes 20 years to build a reputation. It takes 20 seconds to kill it.
To kill it, right?
And I'm not letting anybody do that.
Thank you.
Like the Waller team Waller is the initial part. Like it's all about my brand. If you're going to be all in with the brand, I'm with it. You know what I mean? Even though you can have your own brand.
Your own brand. We cool with that?
Yeah, but this is still umbrella.
yeah.
If I see those type of bad apples, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
You find it harder to manage deals or personalities?
Personalities.
Yeah?
Personality. I think deals,
I would think so too.
Deals we can figure out.
One way or another, right? We figure it out on the fly.
Figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Personalities is tough, man, because you got it's that fine line, right? Between like personal and
business. Yeah, professional, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't be like, yo, get over it. Like, what you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to figure out a good way to say it.
Why is he talking to me like
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Hey,
No, you're right.
We don't got HR, but you know, the thing could go so many ways.
Definitely, yeah, a whole lot of different ways.
Personalities is tough, man.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah.
You got a question?
Yeah, I was gonna say if your team could describe you in one word, what do you think it would be?
Ah, damn, that's a good one. I mean, I would hope they would say. I hope they would say like a great leader, communicator. I listen to them a lot. It's well, we know this industry. It's a lot less about the deals and more just about just managing expectations with people.
Yes.
And it's the same way with me. Like I just want to be able to operate at a high frequency for them and lead by example and show them the way that I do it is, you know, the right way to do it. And because I sleep good at night. No deal defines me. You know what I mean? Like
I tell people that all the time.
I'm not going to retire from none of it. None
Not
of
a
it.
single one.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna blow my reputation or my name over one
No
deal
way.
either, which is what these guys don't get.
It's crazy, bro. And we see it. We see it
all the time. All the time. So your leadership child, leadership, you would say more big bro, coach, CEO?
I'm gonna say big bro CEO.
Okay.
I'm gonna say big bro CEO. I want to be a big bro first. I want you to be able to come to me before you do anything out of pocket.
Of course.
Come to me first. You know what I'm saying? And then CEO is you have to draw the line too. Like
Yep.
it's you got to respect me in order to work with me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it could clash. Like those bad personalities could clash, and I think I figured that out, and I haven't had those issues yet. Not
I'm not going wood. Because right now you have how many people on the team?
6 people on the team. So I have
I see why you got the grace.
yeah. You see,
I need to get you to rewind the time.
bro. I have three women on the team. You know, shout out to the ladies on the Waller team,
Right.
and 3 guys on the team. So it's a good
It's
balance.
nice balance.
Yeah. And the ladies those are my bulldogs. Those are the ones that protect me the most. I'll put it like that.
There you go. There you go. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Real estate cipher.
Real estate cipher, man.
I know you got something coming on tomorrow. What is it really? If you want to give the folks a little bit of a breakdown on that.
Of course. Well, you know, we hip hop guys, right? Like,
That's what we
that's what we
came up on.
That's why even when it comes to sneakers and
Sneakers are real estate.
real estate,
Yeah.
so as me adding what I love to what I love at the same time.
I
And
love it.
cipher is, and I always thought about like, yo, how the hell can I implement this the right way? I'm like, ciphers. What is a cipher, right? Cipher is a bunch of people around each other giving bars,
Give it
right?
away. Game.
Giving game
Yep.
information. I'm like, that's what I'm calling this, the real estate cipher. So it's basically just me cultivating my own networking group
Nice.
to have like-minded people around, like big fish like them,
Yes, sir.
both Fims at this point.
Because you know I'm there tomorrow to support.
My brother, and just having people like that in the room, bro. And it's such a dope thing. This is gonna be the third event so far, and I already made so many connections from it. Not
love
only
it.
for myself, but the people that's attending.
Nice.
So I was telling you off camera, like one of the attorneys that was my sponsor, Sata Tahiri, she closed with someone that was at the cipher.
At the cipher.
So I hit her up, I'm like, yo, did y'all know each other before the cipher? She's like, no, that's all from the cipher. Like that's what it's about.
Organic.
All organic. And I don't
I love
need
it.
nothing from it.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I tell
Yeah.
people all the time. I'll connect you and I step out. I don't.
Yeah. I don't even want to be in the middle of that because I don't want you calling me if it goes
Exactly. Exactly. What do you think is missing in the industry? Or what was missing?
What was missing? I think just the professionalism. I'm hoping that comes back
Comes back.
post 2020.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was a different ball game before that. I will say
Before COVID.
Before COVID.
Yep.
COVID it did a lot of great things for
Great.
the industry.
And of course.
Like even this. Like this is
This all cultivated from
of
COVID.
COVID.
There
Like
you go.
I love that part.
Thank you, bro.
But I feel like a lot of the professionalism kind of went out the window. You know, I just hope it goes back there. Like this is kind of like, you know, respecting the game a little bit. Because it's good to all of us. Gotta respect
You
it.
gotta respect it. Of
You know what
course.
I mean?
Of course.
Pick up your phone.
Thank you. Pick up your phone.
Pick up your
It's
phone,
crazy.
bro. It's-
The agents that got no business. Why don't y'all answer the phone? We're gonna touch on that later.
That's what drives me crazy.
I don't get it.
Because I look at the production like, bro,
We all do.
like, why aren't you picking up your phone? Like, what the hell are you doing? That's what I don't understand. But, you know, hopefully that comes back. But I also think that comes with training. That comes with
True.
having the mentors. Like
Yes.
a Fem would be like, yo, bro, pick up your phone.
wanna
Like,
pick up your
you
phone.
want to get
You trying to get this deal done or you trying to get some money?
pick up your phone. Like,
Right.
what are you doing? So I think that's that guidance is missing again.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt.
I was gonna say, what is your favorite moment so far, just from real estate in general, or your whole journey?
My whole journey is
Boy, he was a cipher.
it's this.
Yeah.
It's this, bro. I was never this type of guy. Right? Cameras, like you can't even find old pictures of me as a kid. Like I hated being in front of a camera. That just was not my thing at all. COVID made me do this, and I'm gonna tell the story of how me and Fim met. Because Fim, I knew the name, right? Because you Fimmy, like there's not a lot of Fimmies out here, but I knew the name. So shout out to our brother Mike Titino.
Yes,
Mike invited me to a mastermind kind of dinner.
he did. I remember.
During the
During the pandemic.
And he called it like a top producer one. I wasn't doing no numbers back then. Like I wasn't top producer. I'm like, are you sure? All right. I'm like, I'll be there. So I go there and I see Fim, I see Beth, I see Charles. I'm like, oh, like I see all these people online. And this is before I was even doing any content.
Right.
And I think I'm not sure if I told you this or I told Charles this, but I was following everybody on IG. So I was like, yo, let me go to the bathroom real quick. Went to the bathroom, unfollowed all of them. Word. I knew I didn't even know. I'll follow everybody at the table. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna be that guy. Cause you got reasonable exchange information. I want you to see that follow back. Awkward. Yeah. I'm like, nah, clean slate. All right, so everybody started exchanging. I'm like, all right, so now they're gonna really know the face with the
Yeah.
And then that's when I started.
You was intentional though.
I was intentional with it. My mind was like, nah, I'm going to unfollow all of them.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. That's a fact. And then I started doing content. That was I believe it was like August of 2020. I started shooting content that October because I was like, yo, I can't be at a table like this again and no one knows me.
True.
No way. I'm not happening that again. I named myself 3 months. I said it's going to be, I started in September. October, November, December. I said I'm going to give myself those 3 months to get comfortable and where I can start getting that consistency. And that's when everything hit in January. That's when I started the podcast in January.
Yeah. Which I was on.
Yes, sir.
The goal with the cipher, was it to build agents or build ownership mindset?
Ownership mindset.
I love it.
Yeah. Like I said, I wanted to build my own platform and let's see where it goes.
Where it goes.
Right? Yeah. So that was really the thing. Like the build agents, I think it could be both.
Right.
I think it could be both. I think, like I said, agents are around other agents that are producing. I think that's going to definitely help them grow mentally
All right.
and with their business. But it's also a way to let me bring it back. Let me start my own little community here, build up that, and then we'll see where it goes from there.
But they say what? Steel sharpens steel, iron sharpens iron.
Iron sharp as iron.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
So you gotta be around like-minded people. It's like you said, when we going through certain things, I might think I'm the only one going through it, and then I see you. We start kicking it, and then I figure out that you going through the same thing, and it's like, okay, so how do we get past
How does it get past it?
from having these conversations?
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's what it's all about, bro.
I was gonna ask, what area do you think agents are struggling in the most?
I think they're struggling the most of building relationships. I think that's the hardest part about the business. I think that took me the longest to figure out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we get Zillow and all that stuff sounds a little sexy
Right.
because the phone's ringing all day long, but we all know that's not the type of business you really want.
That's
You know what I mean? Come from, I'm pretty sure you guys are the same way. Like probably your biggest business comes from the referrals, past clients, and people that just see you doing this now. Like that's what it's really about. So I think building relationships is tough. Yeah.
Nice. Let's talk about the market for a little bit.
Mhm.
New York City, Long Island. What do you think is what's the real temperature?
I see New York City. I still see a lot of people coming from the boroughs to Long Island. A lot of my buyers are doing that now. They're coming from Queens, Brooklyn, and moving further out east, which is wild, right? We never would have thought that. Back then, we thought out east was like the country.
Was the boondocks? Yeah.
We wasn't driving out there.
Yeah.
But now people are seeing it more as a luxury for them and their families, and as they get older. It's crazy. So one of my clients I just closed on, shout out to my guy Kev, me and Kev went to high school together.
Yeah.
He was referred to me by somebody else. I did the buyer consultation right over the phone. And
Still didn't know who.
Still didn't know who the hell he was. We met at the first listing that I was going to show him. Like, we looked at each other like, oh, get the hell out. Yeah, it's like, bro, I didn't know. It never clicked like that. So Cab wound up buying a house out east.
Nice.
And he closed in September. His daughter almost made the honor roll already. And he was like, bro, she wasn't even like that because they was in Queens. He's like, she hated going to school. Now she almost made the honor roll. She's like, Dad, this is the best thing that's ever happened. No, I mean,
That's what it's all about.
that's what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Actually, one of the listeners I just put up in Springfield Gardens.
Mhm.
This girl I went to high school with.
Crazy, right?
I ain't been in high school since 1992. So it just kind of. Bro, really?
Wow,
That's crazy.
you old, bro.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, you still look like you're the third.
Thank you,
know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro. But it's, she was keeping up with me online. Thank God for Facebook.
Mhm.
Everybody, they follow each other. They see what you're doing. If they like what you're doing, then it's like, whatever line of business that you in, if it fits with what I'm trying to do,
Mhm.
they're gonna reach out.
They're gonna reach out.
And that's exactly what happened. That's how
So
I was able to
for
do it.
you.
Social
You
media.
bring up Facebook. Where do you see your biggest client leads are coming from? Facebook and Instagram.
Facebook.
I would say the same thing.
Facebook.
Same.
Instagram is more, I've gotten business from it, but it takes a little bit longer.
It takes a little bit longer.
Yes,
I
yeah.
think
There's more of a
Instagram's
nurture.
more- yeah.
There's more of a nurture. Yeah,
Yeah.
with Instagram.
Yeah, I think it's more noise, right?
Yeah.
I see the same thing.
Yeah.
Like a lot of mines come from Facebook.
Facebook, right?
Yeah, that's why I try to stay as consistent with Facebook.
We gotta be. Even there was a property that I owned in Hempstead that I did a flip on.
Mhm.
Bro, I did the open houses. Had offers. Offers all fell by the wayside. I started advertising on Facebook. The deal that I actually put together came from Facebook.
Came from Facebook. From Marketplace.
Marketplace.
Oh, that's what's up.
Threw it out there. They saw it. We was talking. Come to the open house. They came, and we put the deal together.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's what's up. See, yeah. So again, it's all about this. In your reputation, holds truth to that,
Reputation
too.
always precedes you.
Yeah, because you could have been Femi, the asshole from high school. Like,
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna reach out to
I'm
you.
not gonna reach out then.
That's not gonna happen.
Well, Femi the bully, yeah. You
Femi the
bullied
bully,
it.
yeah.
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 And this is what people don't understand. Like it's always about sometimes forward thinking. I mean, when we're younger, we may not be thinking so much about certain things, but at the same time, your reputation and your name is all you have.
Yeah, yeah.
And I try to tell people that all the time. So always watch what you posted.
Mm.
Watch how you present yourself online because everybody's online
And-
looking at something.
And you can't delete none of it. No matter how much you think. you
Once
can,
it's out there, you
once
hit send, it's out there, right?
It's a wrap. Yeah.
Nice. Go ahead. You got a question?
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you feel like social media is like kind of required now?
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Without you have to have some type of social presence. I don't think you have to. I think people overthink it. I don't think you have to go as hard as you think you do, but you have to be consistent. Yeah, if you're a little more consistent and just be true to you. I was and people on the team. I'm trying to get a lot of them to get more into social media. I'm like, yo, do whatever you love. Just implement.
Do that.
Do that and let you don't have to talk real estate all day.
it's not-
Like no one. I don't even want to hear that.
I drown out that stuff. I need to see a mix of what you really do.
What you really doing? Like, who are you? Like them. We don't pin for his kicks. So if I'm a sneakerhead, that's a guy I want to work with. Like he's gonna, he gets it.
It's a different conversation that we having, and that's what I try to tell people. Like in the beginning, I mean, you said I'm old. When I got into the game,
I
like
think you took that
there was no social media,
Nah.
no Facebook. 2002, no Facebook, no Instagram, no TikTok, nothing. So for us, you get used to doing things the way that you've been doing it, but it's like, you know what, I gotta shift my mindset and shift my focus because that's where everybody is.
Yeah.
So if I'm trying to get that business from there, I gotta also start to do, you know what I'm saying? Like
I gotta start
what makes me uncomfortable.
Bro, when I started, I got my license 2011, I believe it was, and social media was out there. I think Facebook was like 2006
Yeah.
or whatever. It was out there, but it's not.
not like
now, right? No way.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was video back then.
No,
if I remember.
think it was
right.
just
It
pictures.
was just photos. Just
Photos.
And my broker, his whole thing was like, I just door knock. So he was just door knocking all day. I'm like, door knock?
Right.
Yeah, that's me. That's weird. Because I'm from the hood. People knocking on your door. You in the hide. You hide it like, that boring? Like, right. Knocking on my door.
Right.
And I always felt uncomfortable to be. You know what I'm saying? And again, do whatever in your comfort. Yeah, if you're comfortable doing this, you have to get comfortable doing this.
You have to.
Go all in. You know what I'm saying? It takes I told you 3 months. I gave myself 3 months because I knew it was going to take at least 90 days worth of click.
Yeah.
And then most of my businesses come from this now.
That's what's up. That's what's up. You think now with the market, you think it's harder to get listings now or keep them?
I think it's harder to get them now.
Mm.
I think it's just the climate of where everything is right now.
Right.
Everybody's strapped for cash. Or most people that want to sell, where the hell are they going to go? I think that's really the thing. So people are just holding on until they can figure out the next move.
I think with that and also the fact that we have no disrespect to anybody, but way too many agents that are licensed that are not doing any business.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, I looked at the stats. In Long Island alone, I think we have 40,000 agents.
40,000 on Long Island?
40,000.
So actually,
Maybe
it was higher than that.
It was higher.
Yeah.
So 40,000 agents, and you break that in
It's a lot of people.
more than half of the agents didn't do any business last year.
Zero.
zero business.
Crazy.
So when you have so many, it makes it at times a little bit more difficult. And then when you have people that don't really value their worth,
Yeah.
it makes it a lot more difficult for guys like us
Yeah.
to be able to get the business, because we're telling them this is what it entails, this is what it calls for. But then you got this guy over here that I'll do it for nothing. I can't compete with that.
can't.
Respectfully.
I'm not competing with that. I got
not.
bills to pay too.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? And
Thank you.
I always feel like those type of deals when you do that are the hardest ones.
So every single time, for me, every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's trial and error. Like we learn that. So when I see it, I'm like,
I'm good.
I'm cool.
Yeah, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
But they always want them coming back.
They do. They do.
They
Yeah,
come
we
back.
gotta let them learn a little bit harder the first time.
No, like,
Bro, you go anywhere for good service. If I'm gonna go to, go get a good steak, I want to go to get a good steak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can't compare that to McDonald's. I ain't going.
it's
there.
not the same. Yeah, it's not the same thing. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Let's talk about dad life and balance. How do you balance leading the team and raising two daughters?
I'm still trying to figure it out, bro.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna lie.
Okay.
But I try to give them as much time as I can.
Right.
I'm home every night for dinner, and if I'm not, I'm going to make sure I'm home before they go to bed.
Nice.
And I figured that part out. Like, it's not all hustle for me anymore.
Right.
Like, it was like that a long time ago. Now I'm like,
We start the shift a little
we
bit.
start to shift, and as they get older, they hold you a little bit more responsible. So that now my oldest like, Dad, you are home. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
where were you? I want you to take me here. I want you to do that. So that part I love now.
They be calling us. They call us out.
They called us out and quick, especially girls, bro. It's a wrap. That's why I started going to the gym. My daughter, she was like, Dad, you getting fat? I'm like,
She
"Oh."
said that to you?
I swear to you.
Kids are the most honest people in the world.
It's crazy.
Yo, it's crazy.
Damn, all right, I'll take that. Maybe I need to start going to the gym. Shit, all right, your mama ain't even tell me that.
That's right. You know, go to your room.
Yeah, go to your room. And I was with I spoil them as much as I can because I don't want your knucklehead sons,
Exactly.
can't press them with simple
And
things.
we're simple this, bro.
I take them to get their nails done every week. Like
Nice.
that's my bonding time with them. So it's a balance of figuring that out. And I think I asked you this on my pod, like how did you figure that out? Like, but everybody I know that operates at a high level, they all say like it's just trial and error.
It's trial and error.
Yeah.
Because you think about it, like our parents raised us a certain way. So like growing up, it was 5 of us.
Mm.
And my mom was back in Nigeria. I was here with my dad. You got 5 people that you need to look after.
Mhm.
And then you got to run back and forth from New York to Nigeria. So there's only but so much that you can do. So we take whatever he instills in us, and then we now try to take it up a level, take it up a notch. So I always try to make sure that I'm there for the kids from day one.
That makes sense.
The day my daughter was born, the day my son was born, I'm right there. And from then on, we try to work our schedule around them to make sure that, you know what I'm saying? Like we're around as much as we can be.
Yeah.
So because that to me is more important like than anything else. I mean, we got to do what we got to do to hustle to bring the money in. But at the same time, it's like trying to figure out a balance.
Trying to figure it out. Yeah.
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 It's dope. Even what you're doing now, like you got your son working with you. I think
Thank you,
that's dopest thing ever, man.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't see it in our community. You don't see a lot of it.
You definitely don't.
You definitely don't see a lot of that.
Yeah.
Some of the kids usually aren't interested in it, or some of our people are gatekeepers. So
You're right. That's a fact.
They don't want their kids to be the successes and all that.
That's
stuff.
a fact. I mean, with him, I always tell people like I don't take the credit for it because I didn't know he was getting his license.
Oh no?
When he passed the test is when I found out. So it wasn't even something that I told him to do.
Okay.
Yeah, because you think about it, like whenever you tell somebody to do something,
They do
especially if you hard-headed like me and probably you, I'm doing the complete opposite of what you tell me. to
Complete
do.
opposite. I'm
Yeah.
like that now. I'm 44 years
See,
old.
okay, so I don't feel too bad.
Yeah, but that's why having
like
9 to 5 was like the worst for me, bro.
Yeah,
I was just defiant just to be defiant. Like
I try to tell
9
people with the
o'clock, I'll be
nine, with the
here
nine,
9:10.
yeah.
Come at 9
It's
o'clock.
not- I'm here at 9:10 and I'm not doing no work.
And I'm not doing nothing at 9:30, 9:40. Like just because you told me to get at 9 o'clock.
Exactly, and I'm leaving 15 minutes early.
I'm out. PTO. I can't. You want to deny PTO? I ain't here, bro. Like, I gotta figure
I'm in
somebody-
Cancun right now. It don't even matter.
Yeah.
It don't even matter.
Just because. I
Just
just couldn't even do it.
Nice.
But so what made you get your license? Speaking of that.
Really just the opportunity. I felt like, I just like the opportunities. I felt like that would come from being around, some great people. Obviously, great example, but just seeing different avenues of what people are doing. Because, like, I always been around. It was going to open houses, closings, whatever, the office, but like really seeing all the different avenues and different kind of like facets people were in. Like, outside of just helping people buy and sell, like, you see the people in Manhattan in the big buildings, you see people, hotels and all this stuff. So I'm like, you know what, just to kind of get further than just surface level of seeing people buying and selling, like what else or what other opportunities does it have to present itself? So
That's dope.
yeah.
That's dope. I give it thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
What example are you trying to set for for your kids
For my
or for the family?
just to be a stand-up person. I and I was thinking about this a while ago. I'm like, I'm probably the first generation entrepreneur on my side that I know of, at least.
Right.
So at least I want to show my kids that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could do this. You know what I'm saying? My kids are in the era of social media and YouTube, and so when they go on YouTube and they see my video up there, like not my oldest said, I'm not the cool dad. She said, no, you're not.
That's
I'm like,
usually
"Damn,
what
son, people think I'm cool.
Exactly.
I'm not cool to you. I'm 8 years old.
And the friends are telling
And
your
the
dad
friends
is
are telling
cool.
you I'm cool,
He all right. What?
yeah.
I just did a cipher. What are you
You
talking
know what
about?
I'm saying? Like, damn, I'm moving and shaking.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? But that type of stuff, that they can see that we're visual. Like that's going to make a big deal for her.
Fact.
For both of them. You know what I'm saying? And again, I don't want you to get knucklehead sons thinking they're going to impress me.
Exactly. Simple things ain't gonna happen. We taking them. Yeah, we take it up a notch.
Taking new levels. Like Vin was saying, like I take them to open houses with me sometimes and walkthroughs and all that stuff. So a lot of my clients know my kids too.
They know my kids too.
Yeah, so-
he used to go to the office with me when back in the second office that I started working at. Before I joined, I was like, I got my kids.
Mm-hmm.
So unless I could bring them to the office with me, bring them to meetings with me, I can't. This not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
They knew what it was. They knew it was about. So most of the agents that I've known for 23 years, they know my kids.
That's crazy. And that's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's what we do, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let's jump into a sneaker segment real quick.
Let's do it.
What's your everyday sneaker right now?
Everyday sneaker right now. Damn. I think we all have those beaters that we wear, right?
Yeah. We all got beaters.
beaters. Probably a pair of Air Force Ones. They're a little more comfortable with throwing. They make me still feel like
We still
I'm still stepping out here a little bit.
okay. You hear these young kids now? They say Air Force Ones, the dad
The
shoes.
dad shoes. That was like that.
Y'all really gotta stop. Y'all really
Out
gotta
of pocket, man.
let us have what we have, y'all. Like, come on.
But New Balances aren't dad shoes. We look the New Balances.
Asics,
dad
right?
shoes. Yeah,
Yeah.
Asics. We weren't wearing that stuff back in the day. Saucony's like, we weren't wearing that.
Exactly.
bro. But I guess different eras is different thing. Like my daughters don't even wear Jordans. Nah. I got Long Island kids too at the same time.
Yeah.
So
The Burbs is
the
the
bird,
They don't.
you throw a pair of New Balances on her though, she thinks she lit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. She thinks she lit. I'm like,
It's
damn.
like those are more than
Exactly.
I could take that and buy.
Nah,
No,
she
daddy, that's
She'll
cool.
look at me like I'm crazy.
All right.
Yeah, nah, she like, I'm gonna wear those.
Wow.
Yeah.
What you got on today? What you feeling like?
Oh, I knew I was coming here, so I had to pull something out the closet real quick. So I bought me these pennies.
Pennies. I love it.
Pennies. Yo, the funny thing about these, I remember I had these in high school, bro. I had these in high school when they first came out, and I thought that's when Penny was the man. That's when Little Penny and all
Little
that.
Penny, yeah. Chris Rock, the commercials.
Chris Rock,
Yeah.
that's when it was lit back then. It was between these and my 9.5 Air Maxes.
Ooh, okay. You can't never go wrong with
And
these.
I'm searching for those forever, bro.
You gonna pay good for the 9.5.
So I'll compare. I'm like, I'm not paying that. That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Yeah.
I'm making money, but I ain't making that much.
I'm not making that much money. Yeah, I knew we was doing something special today, so I had to
Ooh, see?
pull out the Nikes. This is not you don't see the Nike on the back though, folks. You see Nike
I
shots.
see the shots on
Yeah,
that.
yeah, these they dropped All-Star weekend.
Thin
You had to get these in Chicago. We was down there.
Thin
Yeah, we was down there for All-Star game, so I had to pull out something a little special. Cool. What you working with today, sir?
What you got?
I don't got as much heat as these two people, but
Listen, I knew I was coming. I knew I was.
Don't listen to him.
I know you got some.
just some running shoes today, some comfort, some style, and moving around. He said, so,
That's how you got something in the closet. Crazy. I know you got something in the closet. Crazy.
Thank you.
What's your favorite pair?
favorite pair that I have probably Supreme 5s.
That doesn't tell that.
Those is hard.
Yeah.
Those is what about you? Let me have the shit that I never even seen before. You like, yo, these glow in the dark. You gotta put a flashlight to
I got a couple different pairs.
That bro.
My son got me these for Christmas. They only made 8,500 pairs. Yeah.
I got
Chinese New Year's.
I got some making more money.
You listen. You got a team. Then I got these. These also just dropped. These dropped in Japan. Yeah.
Dropped in Japan. He overseas.
Black and gold. Yeah, black and
He got
gold laces.
tariffs on his case.
You know, a little something, folks. A little something. You know, I knew my guy was coming. We had to pull something out. We had to pull something special out. Thank you, bro.
What's your favorite pair?
I'd probably say the Jordan 3s.
Your threes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would probably say the white and the cements.
The cements?
Yeah. I would probably say the cements. Either the
white or
cement,
black? The white or the black ones?
probably the white ones. The white ones, I have 3 pairs of those. I have a pair actually behind my guy now. The ones that I have back there, the ones that just the collaboration with that they did with Justin Timberlake for the Super Bowl.
I'm out, bro.
I mean, I had
You know what I'm saying? Like this.
I had to, you know what I'm saying? It would probably be either Jordan 3 or probably the 5s because I saw MJ play at the Garden in the 5s.
Oh,
So
the 5s? Okay.
yeah, so I will go back and forth between those.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite Jordan? Both of y'all. I hear you lit up when I said that just now.
Me, I'm gonna go anything past past the 17s probably.
Passes up. Yeah.
Because us growing up, it was always 1s to like 11s or 12. Sometimes you go to 14s.
that had to be what
the
Frank was
Ferraris.
wearing.
Yeah.
If he wasn't wearing it, we weren't really.
We wasn't really rocking with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like wizard joints, so he's like,
Yeah.
and when he was there, he was like, nah, there's too
Yeah.
many straps and too many.
Yeah.
Too many.
I like the what you call this. I like the 11s. I like Concords.
I like
The white black look. Yeah,
I never owned a pair of Concords.
you need
I
those,
couldn't
bro,
even
because you
get
could
them.
dress them up or you could dress them down. That's what I like about that.
Every time they come out, I miss them.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh, okay. We got to try to get you up here. What size are you?
I'm an 8.5.
8.5. Okay, and I'm a 9.
Oh, see.
Well, we right. See, I didn't even know that, bro. We right there.
And now I need to come. So now I'm like, yo,
Oh, you are in the closet. Okay. Nice. So top 3 sneakers in rotation right now.
Ooh.
I know you got
Yo,
your beaters. We got
I got
beaters.
my beaters. I'm all over the place on my top, my rotation right now. What am I? I have some. I'm different, bro. I switch. I have some Gazelles on one day.
Sometimes I
have
see you in Air Max.
I have
'Cause I bet you at a
Air
couple
Max.
houses you got Air Max.
Yeah, I have Air Maxes on. I have a pair, like I said, Air Force Ones on. I'm just weird.
You all in there,
I'm all over the place. I have no. Yeah, I'm all over the place.
Okay.
Adidas, Nike.
Okay.
I'm not really disclosure and stuff. I didn't even like.
I wasn't doing Saucony's either. If you close a $10 million deal tomorrow, what's the sneaker you wearing? To celebrate.
Ooh. See, I might get my.
Because I saw you at when you was in the city at what $26 million house.
26 mil, bro.
I saw spiral staircases,
What?
indoor and outdoor pool like Mayweather. It looked crazy,
Bro, it's 26 mil, and it wasn't even renovated.
and it wasn't
It
renovated.
wasn't even renovated. I asked the agent, like, yo, if it was renovated, how much would it be worth? He was like 60.
Word?
Yeah. So probably needed, I think, so like between like 8 to 10,000 to rent out. It's crazy. It was like everything was originals, except for those. That's still
Right.
everything else is original.
Wow.
7 floors,
7 floors.
crazy. Elevator in the crib, of course.
Who lives there? Leon the hell
Like,
too.
who the
Hey,
hell-
this is crazy.
And the house is vacant. So, the house is vacant.
Wow.
Pool in the basement.
Pool in the basement.
Like, what the fuck? It was on Madison Ave.
Oh, okay.
crazy.
So that says everything.
Yeah, that says everything. So what am I wearing if I don't even, I might go barefoot. I ain't even lie to you.
Okay. That remind me you taking me back to Nigeria these. Okay.
Now, I don't even know what I'm wearing with that, bro. Damn, I don't know. I'm gonna have to get the Concords. I have to dress them up and down, right?
Yeah.
26, you gotta be stepping this up.
You
I
gotta
got
be
to a
stepping.
suit on or something.
You gotta be stepping. Yeah. I might throw in some Dior's or something. I mean they want like 7,000 to 10,000 for them. I don't like the price, but maybe, yeah.
I never
I'm gonna need somebody to give me a loan them.
I don't
somebody-
even a Louis Vuitton like Air Force. I don't understand how you can spend $100,000 on it.
150.
That's wild.
Yeah, at the what do you call it? At auction house.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't know. I guess the return is there. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, sneakers are they're investments.
Mhm.
If you buy them right, even if you wear sneakers, you can wear them a couple of times and still sell them
It's still selling?
for more than what you pay for them.
Really?
Yeah. The off whites 4s. I think I paid a stack for these, and I worn these a bunch of times, and I could probably sell these for maybe 1,500, maybe two.
Wow.
I get 1,500 for these right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you ever go to like sneaker cons and stuff like that?
Sneaker con I've gone to. I haven't gone recently. But I go. I mean, you know, a lot of the guys in there, they want some crazy money for some of their stuff, but I'm not going there for a viral moment.
To take that.
Yeah.
You should do your own version of sneaker con.
Okay.
You should do something like that, like how I'm kind of like doing the site, but like your own version of that. I think that'd be dope. You get like your own location, have people come out, bring their joints out.
Oh, that's dope. That's a great
I
idea.
think that'd be a dope idea.
I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna put that together.
Yeah.
I'll put that together.
You know, I get a booth there.
Thank you. You do that all day long. You do that all day long. What's your advice for anybody looking to get into the business right now?
Get into it for the right reasons.
Mm.
Get into it for the right reasons. I
I
mean,
love it.
stop looking at the TV. I don't even know people. Yeah, I think they still do. Like those TV shows. Like
Well, they watch that,
Yeah.
and then you watch social media. So you under the impression that I show somebody 3 houses, they buy one.
Nah.
I'm like, what?
we already know that ain't happening. I mean, we know. Yeah, I think I've only had like 2 or 3 deals in my life that has happened.
Mine was definitely less than 5 in 23 years.
And you be like, like
sure?
you always say, like, you sure you don't want to see more? It's like, nah, this is one I'm good.
I do the paperwork, and I'm still like, I gotta go home
The
and
whole
sleep
way
because I think you're gonna call me tomorrow anyway and say you don't want it.
The whole way through the
Yeah.
process. I had one like that. I showed her 2 houses. And she put in an offer. I was like, really?
You the feds?
Yeah, word. She went on the con, and the whole time I'm thinking, like, this is going to
This is the-
There ain't no way this is going to go. She closed in like 35 days.
Wow.
I never had a deal that easy in my life.
Wow.
But that's not reality.
It's not reality.
That's not the reality of business. So I would just say, definitely get away from that. Get yourself a mentor. Get yourself a Femi.
Nice.
Get yourself a. I
Get a Sean.
That. Yeah, get yourself just around someone that's been in the business for a while that could really troubleshoot for you.
Nice.
I think that's the hardest part is just the troubleshooting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, we've navigated it. We've seen it all.
we've seen it all. Like, there's probably not one thing that we haven't seen.
seen.
And I don't know how you are, but when it comes up, I kind of get excited when it's something new. I'm like, oh damn! Like,
I do too. That's never happened to me.
It's never happened. Like,
Yeah.
like, now I want to learn. Like, how the hell do I navigate
Figure this out.
man? Like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's all about just putting
Putting the pieces together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a fact.
I mean, I remember buying. You had a listing that I bought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Family.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
family.
You lucky you didn't come to the closing
Oh
because
man.
they were crying. I was 2 seconds away from crying. I would have looked like DMX on couples therapy. There was so much emotion in that
Yeah.
room, bro.
Word? Yeah.
But it was family. I mean, forget about whatever I say. At the end of the day, like, we agreed on something. We put the deal together.
Mhm.
Everything exactly how we said it was going to go down was how it was going to go down anyway, because that's just how me and you get down.
Yeah, it's a fact.
But it was very emotional. And it was,
And even with them, they all had a better life after that. So my cousin, it was her mother's house, and she was living with her mom. They wanted to move into Maryland.
nice.
My godson, that's my cousin, I'm her son's godfather.
Mhm.
He was starting high school.
Nice.
Night and day. Like, he totally flipped. Like, he started thriving in high school. They don't even
The
come back to New
environment,
York,
bro.
She can't even get them to come back to New York.
Wow.
Kids, like
They came back when I after I fixed it and I did the open house.
they came out.
Everybody came by.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was just really cool and really dope to see them come through and really appreciate what we did to the place. Like,
Yeah.
I started getting choked up. To
And
be
still
honest.
to this day, they still hype, like, appreciate about it. Like, you know what I mean?
Thank you, bro.
Like, and there was no one else I would gave that deal to. I promise you that, bro.
Thank you,
My
bro.
bro was film was like, I was like, well, you got to even sweat it.
Thank you,
You know what I
bro.
mean?
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
How do people reach you?
Oh, you can reach me on Gram, man. You can reach me at Sean Waller _ my cell 718-840-8094. Come through to the site. I mean, you're gonna miss it because this is gonna air after that. But I'm glad another one come up in the spring.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know about that one because that one
We gonna be there.
That's gonna be a totally
Oh, you taking it up?
dope
Taking it up a notch.
Yeah,
Nice.
man. We going back to some shit.
Okay. I like it.
And I have some more for the end of the year that's coming up too. I'll tell you off camera. I have a dope idea that I want to do.
Nice.
So you can reach me in that. Hit me up anytime, for anything, bro.
Nice.
Yeah, and the team's everywhere. So, like I said, I have 6 agents on the team. We have Spar up is Westchester. Travis lives in Brewster.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's up there.
Oh, he's up there for real.
And we go all the way out to Montauk if we need. So we everywhere.
Did you cover every?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
Nice. Appreciate you, bro.
Bro,
Thank you, man, for showing up and hanging out with us.
of course, man.
If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, 516-218-1605 and Family Agent and all socials. Son?
Family the Realtor on Instagram at 516-662-6824.
Have a great day, folks. Stay safe. We are out.